Hey guys, welcome back. So this is part 2 of my house tour because it was a bit too long for my last time. So let's get straight into it. So over here we have a little play area for the younger sister. It has a play kitchen, a play bedroom, and look at that wardrobe, so cute, and an area that has all of these toys. We are obsessing. Over here is the mom's room. It has a couch, it has lights, it has another light, it has beautiful pictures and some bedside tables. Beautiful, beautiful. This is my room. It has a beautiful bed, it has lovely, lovely paintings. I just love Toca Boca so much. So yeah, that's my room. Over here is the younger sister's room. She's having a sleepover with her best friend and they're coming to the holiday home with them. So that's why I added the bunk bed. And anyway, we can just keep the bunk bed in so then she can pick where she wants to sleep. Or the bottom one can be a little fort area and she can add a little blanket there above it, in front of it, and then she can pretend like it's a little fort. Alright, well, let's head to the other house that I have. Well, it's actually, I made it into a daycare for the sister, but now that she's not a baby anymore, that's really hard. So that's gonna actually be a primary school. I'm gonna upgrade it to a primary school, but that's what it is. I'm still gonna show you it anyways because just so then you guys can have some ideas if you want to turn it into something else and you guys can have some inspo. So let's try this out and let's look inside. So first we are downstairs and here, why is it so foggy? It's not meant to be cloudy. So here we have our front door. It is so pretty. Here's an outside waiting area for the parents over here. Let me get my character. Here's an outside waiting area for the parents over here. And then if you go inside, here is the check-in. Here's the woman who would check you in, and that's where you paid there on this little thing. And then over here is an outside waiting area for the kids, and that is where they do their outside painting. And then over here we have a little area for the parents to wait for their kids. The little downstairs bathroom for the parents. And then over here, there's little kids waiting for their parents to pick them up. And then if you go into here, and then we go upstairs, let's head up and up and up and up. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Alright guys, we are upstairs. Here's our playroom. It has a little area with all their toy boxes and they can sit here and play. And here is their play kitchen. They have their play kitchen and then their little area where they can sit down and eat their play food. Here's their bathrooms for them. Little bath if they need to have a bath. A toilet and a sink. Perfect. And then over here is the little area for the kids. So they have some cots for the babies, and these are for they're for the 3-year-olds. These are for the 5-year-olds, and it has a little bunk beds, and it has the little section where they can hang their clothes over here. So comfortable. Stand on the little stairs, just so cute. You can climb up the stairs and then lie on the bed. Alright, and then over here is their garden. It is so pretty. Let's head out because, yeah, pretty much. So, yeah, guys. And here is another house. And this is actually the Granny and Granda's house. So this is for whenever the kids have to go over to the Granny and Granda's whenever the mom's at work. So the Granny and Granda's is a little bit small. So over here is their bathroom. The Grand is going to show you around. Over here is their bathroom. Over here is their lovely kitchen. Here is the Granny and Granda's bedroom. And here is where, if the mom, the sister, and the younger sister comes over, this is where they would stay. There's still a cot there, so I have to change that. So, yeah. Let's head over to this one's like a boat area. These are like boat things that you don't decorate. So this is the Oak Street High, and then this is the little farm area that has the animals. And yes, pretty much. And if we are just gonna head in here. Let's not head in here. Oh wait, this is so cute. I didn't even notice those. It has a hat and a little raincoat. That is adorable. Let me get my character. Alright guys. That is it for today's video. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye besties. Peace out, bro.